top 10 powerful Bible verses to deepen your understanding of love. In a world that often confuses love with fleeting emotions and temporary feelings, we must look to the source of all life to understand what true love really looks like. Today we are exploring 10 verses that will redefine your perspective on relationships, sacrifice, and the heart of God. We begin with 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4-7, which serves as the ultimate definition of love by explaining that love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. This passage reminds us that love is not just a word we speak, but a series of intentional choices we make every day to honor others, even when it is difficult. 1 John 4 verses 7-8 takes us to the very origin of this power by telling us, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And everyone who loves is born of God and knows God. He who does not love does not know God, for God is love." This reveals that love is not just a quality God possesses, but it is his very identity, meaning we cannot truly walk in his light while holding on to hatred or indifference. John 15 verse 13 declares the highest standard of devotion by stating that greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. This verse points directly to the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross, showing us that the most profound expression of love is putting the needs and the life of another person entirely above your own. Romans 5 verse 8 emphasizes the incredible timing of God's affection toward us, saying that God demonstrates his own love toward us, and that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. It is life-changing to realize that God did not wait for us to improve ourselves or become worthy before he chose to love us. He loved us at our absolute worst moment. 1 John 3 verse 18 challenges us to move beyond superficiality by saying, "My little children, let us not love in word or in tongue, but in deed and in truth." This is a call to action, reminding us that saying the words is never enough if our actions do not provide tangible evidence of our care for those around us. Ephesians 3 verses 17-19 offers a prayer for our spiritual understanding, asking that you, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is the width and length and depth and height to know the love of Christ, which passes knowledge. The love of God is so vast that it actually requires divine strength just to begin to grasp its dimensions, as it far exceeds human logic. 1 Peter 4 verse 8 instructs us on how to maintain our community, saying that above all things have fervent love for one another, for love will cover a multitude of sins. This does not mean we ignore the truth, but rather that a heart full of love chooses to forgive and restore rather than to shame or expose the faults of others. Colossians 3 verse 14 tells us that above all these things put on love, which is the bond of perfection. Just like an outer garment that holds an entire outfit together, love is the spiritual force that unifies every other virtue like humility, kindness, and patience into a perfect whole. 1 John 4 verse 18 provides a massive breakthrough for anyone struggling with anxiety by stating that there is no fear in love. But perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves torment. But he who fears has not been made perfect in love. When you truly grasp how much God loves you, you no longer have to live in the shadow of judgment or the fear of the future. Finally, John 13 verses 34-35 gives us the primary command from Jesus, who said, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Our ability to love like him is the single most important sign to the world that we belong to him. Take a moment now to meditate on these words and ask yourself who you can show this divine love to today. If you want to share the light of God's love with the world, share this video with someone who needs encouragement and comment "Love never fails" below to stand in agreement with us today.